Okay guys, I wanted to record this super valuable video along with a screen recording of what I'm looking at to show you guys how to look up at this data on your own, because it's very important. So first of all, I just wanted to go over two key things that you need to know. It's regarding what really drives prices to go down, right? The home prices to go down. Interest rates going up is gonna make the affordability factor go down for people. So because as interest rates rise, it's going to be harder or more expensive to borrow the money. So the affordability of homes go down. So that kind of pushes demand down. The other thing is tightening of regulations and lending standards. When those kind of tighten and squeeze, kind of like when we saw after that big crash happened in 08, 09, the regulations came out, and it kind of also, those two things, that also kind of brings demand down a lot. So interest rates increasing and tightening or intensifying regulations, that's really going to pull the demand down. The other thing is that typically as 1% rate hike increase, what that translates to is a decrease in 10% of purchasing power. So there was about a 3% rate hike since our all-time lows. So you can kind of do the math there, 10, 10, and 10, that's about a 30% decrease in purchasing power. So those are the highest level things that you really need to know if you're going to look at buying right now. And so really wanted to share my screen here and show you guys the actual data on Redfin. So you can go to Redfin, and then you could go to redfin.com/news/data center, right? So it's public information, and they track all this. So I mean, this is like the highest level you could get. So if you really look here on this black kind of bar here, this, black is 2022, orange 2021, just follow the legend right there. So if you really look and take a super high level, 2022 in June, the month of June, here it shows you the median sales price of home, and then you can kind of drag your cursor down and go year by year and just see how much homes have went up during that same period year over year. That's really powerful. So you can just kind of see since COVID in the last 4 years, the prices have just kind of went up, okay? So prices are up, right? We already know that. But what you could really start to determine is, okay, so if we're going month over month, right? The median home price, if you notice my cursor going, it's going down month over month. And that's what corresponds and correlates to the news that we're seeing, right? So the median home prices are trending downward for the current year for what we've tracked. And so the median sales price for the last data track for the month of August is $374,000. This is for nationwide data. And so you could track kind of on a nationwide basis what exactly is happening here. And that's a very valuable tool because there's a lot of information out there, and you want to be able to go right to a major data source. And this is a major data source. Also, something super valuable here is you could track the national median home price of, let's see here, monthly housing market data. Okay, so this is going to be a national average here of the home median sale price of a home. That's June 2022, $428,000 for the the nation. And then you can kind of go backwards here and kind of just look at the appreciation over time. And then this graph in particular kind of starts out when we had what probably the best, the best time to buy really was coming out of all those tightening regulations and increasing interest rates, and from what most people refer to as the Great Recession. And then also super important right on this front page right here is kind of like, is it cheaper to own or rent, right? We always want to know that question. And kind of this graph really gives you the high level correspondence at a nationwide level, showing you, the average monthly rental and then the average monthly mortgage. So according to this graph, it's still cheaper to, own a home than it is to rent. So that's really valuable. So another thing, I'm from Sacramento, and a lot of people watching this video are from probably Sacramento. So I really wanted to dive into the Sacramento key metrics for you real quick and show you the median trend. It's kind of trending the national average. I just look, so here's starting in 2019, during the same period, the home prices went up quite a bit, kind of a lot. 2021, don't know, that's just what the data shows. And then here's where we're at today in 2022. So we're trending down kind of like what is represented on the previous, which was the national average. But just go to this website and notice month over month kind of that we're trending down. So this is just absolute beautiful data for you guys to have and for you guys to track, so that no matter what anybody really tells you, you have the exact information and you know where to look. That's very powerful, because this is going to give you the negotiation tools that you need. And of course, if your goal is to own a home, we'd love to earn your business, take your goals, assess where you're at, give you a timeline, put together that plan for you. And so yeah, this is just one of the tools in your toolbox. I would use it, and it just really shows you where we're at. And you know, my overall take on it is, from where we were at in that great recession when it was a good time to buy to where we're at now, those prices, you know, there's a big gap from the best time to buy till now. I mean, that appreciation is really a lot. And we are trending down. However, we still have a long way to go to get back to that, because I always wonder, like, well, what's the best time to buy again and get that massive run up in appreciation? And the short answer is, it would take a lot to go back down to those levels. So I think this dip that we're seeing here, month over month, of median sales price trending down, is a very good sign for buyers if you're a buyer out there, because it's going to give you negotiation power. Inventories are rising. Buyer demand is kind of curving down a little bit, because like what I said, but the interest rates are going down and affordabilities. So, you know, if you're in a situation where you don't have any consumer debt, your credit's good, I would say that it's a good time to buy. And this next 6, 12, 18 months, gonna be a great time to buy, to swoop up on a deal. So here's where to find the data. And I hope that video helped. Let me know in the comments below if it did. I know this video is a little long, but man, it's a really good resource for you and all your friends and everybody who means a lot to you to share with this resource. So give me a call if you have any questions. Our team would love to help you out. Thank you.